Good evening, everybody. Decorah Vikings softball is on the air tonight. They will take on the MFL Mar Mac Bulldogs. The Vikings come in with a record of 12-16. MFL Mar Mac coming in a record of 17-7. The Bulldogs coming off a doubleheader split against Lansing Key last night, and Decorah coming off an 11-1 six-inning victory over Southwind last night. And this is the way MFL Mar Mac will line it up. Leading off at second base, Allison Turn. Batting second at first base, Jasmine Staker. Hitting third and left field, Haley Vogt. Batting fourth, the catcher, Rebecca Harms. Hitting fifth, the designated player, Kennedy McShane. Hitting sixth in right field, Shantae Dran. Hitting seventh, the center fielder, Madeline Vogt. Hitting eighth at third base, Brianna Berger. Batting ninth at shortstop, Bailey Bolin. And Jillian Habrichter is the pitcher for MFL Mar Mac. And Decorah will start Annika Vanderkroll for the second straight night. Had one of her better outings of the season last night, and she'll look for 2 wins in a row as the first pitch taken low. 1 ball, no strikes to Allison Turn as we get things going at 7-22. Fourth to last regular season game for Decorah. The 1-0 delivery swinging a foul straight back and out of play. So it is 1 ball, 1 strike on Turn. Turn on the season, the junior hitting .314 with a triple and 8 RBI. We'll set the Decorah defense here momentarily. Vanderkroll evened up her record at 8-8 last night as the next pitch goes high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Joe Skretta calling the balls and strikes, and Randy Tilp working the base pass here tonight. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Vanderkroll already in the 2-1 offering. Swung on and a one-hopper right back to Vanderkroll. An overhand toss to Cassie Hoyme at first. And there is 1 down here in the first inning. Vanderkroll 8-8. 245 opponent's batting average against. The ERA is still .463. 112 innings, 135 hits. First pitch a strike to Jasmine Staker. No balls, 1 strike. 74 earned runs, 33 walks, and 41 strikeouts. The walk total has been very good as of late. The 0-1 hit towards right field. It'll land in front of Twait for a base hit. So Staker reached on a 1-out single. She came in as a .394 hitter. And the batter is Haley Vogt. 1 on, 1 out, top of the first inning, no score. Bulldogs even at 17-17 as the first offering to Vogt goes low. It is 1 ball, no strikes. Been a cloudy, cool, overcast day most of the day, but the sun has been out as of late. And the temperature has warmed up as Vogt bunts up the third base side, and Iverson's going to let that one roll foul. So it is 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Postseason is coming soon. The Bulldogs will open up next Tuesday night on the postseason end of things. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Vanderkroll already in the 1-1. Low and inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Bulldogs will have a doubleheader against Postville tomorrow night. And then next Tuesday, they will open up the postseason against Wapsie Valley. 1-1, swinging a foul back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Maddie Eady left. Becca Elcox center. Chelsea Twait right. Jenna Iverson third. Peyton Gerlid short. Maria Hoyme at second. And Cassie Hoyme at first. Shelby Stahlberger behind the plate. And in the circle is Annika Vanderkroll. Here's one hit off the end of the bat, and it rolls foul up the first base side. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just underway, no score. Glad you're with us tonight on Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC. This is our second to last regular season softball broadcast. We'll have the rainout makeup next Monday night. 2-2 delivery, taken low for 3 balls, 2 strikes on Haley Vogt. Runner at first, 1 down here in the first inning, and the 3-2 swung on and missed. Off-speed offering inside edge, and Vogt out in front of the delivery from Vanderkroll. So there's 2 down, and a runner at first for the cleanup hitter for the Bulldogs, Becca Harms. Harms right-hand hitter against the junior right-hander Vanderkroll, and the pitch swung on and missed. It is no balls, one strike. Harms, a sophomore at 266 with 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 15 RBI. Vanderkroll ready. The 0-1 offering swung on, hit well towards right field and land in front of Twait for a base hit. Staker moves up to second base. And it's first and second with 2 down here in the first inning for MFL Mar Mac. Kennedy McShane, an 8th grader, hitting .323 with 3 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 10 RBI. Pitch outside corner for a strike from Vanderkroll. It's no balls, 1 strike. So 2 on, 2 out here in the first inning. Bulldogs trying to get a 2-out rally here as Vanderkroll throws inside to McShane. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. 1 hopper over the glove of Vanderkroll. It's booted at second base by Hoyme. Picked up in shallow center by Jurlid. She'll throw to the plate and the throw cut off by Vanderkroll. A defensive miscue for Decorah has given the Bulldogs the lead here in the first inning. The E4 allows Staker to reach from second base. Moving up to second on the play is Harms. And it's a 1-0 lead for MFL Mar Mac. And the batter is Samantha Drawn. First pitch out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Or Shante Drawn, I should say. 257, 5 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 21 RBIs. Here's a roller towards short. Picked up there by Jurlid. Throws to first base, and the throw over the head of the first baseman, Hoyme. 1 run will score. Moving up to third is McShane. And the Vikings not being too kind to themselves. The Bulldogs have taken a 2-0 lead. Harms scoring on the error. McShane up to second base. A couple of 2-out runs here in the inning for MFL Mar Mac. And the batter is Madeline Vogt, the senior at 271. Pitch swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike. Vogt, the 7th batter of the inning. She has 10 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 10 RBI. The 0-1 delivery. Well high for 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of hits, a couple of Viking errors, and a couple of runs for MFL Mar Mac. 1-1. There's a looper towards second, caught in the air there by Maria Hoyme. And that's that for the first inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, 2 left. 1/2 inning done. It's MFL Mar Mac 2 and Decorah coming to bat. And the Vikings will bat this way. It's the same lineup that helped them get 11 runs last night. Leading off at shortstop is Peyton Jurlid. Batting second at first base, Cassie Hoyme. Hitting third and center field, Becca Alcock. Batting fourth at third base, Jenna Iverson. Hitting fifth in right field, Chelsea Twade. Hitting sixth in left field, Maddie Eady. Hitting seventh at second base, Maria Hoyme. Hitting eighth, the designated player, Tess Olinger. And batting ninth, the catcher, Shelby Stahlberger. Jillian Habrichter, a right-hander for MFL Mar Mac, will get the start. It's her 27th of the season. She's 16-15, 207 and a third innings, 237 hits, 67 earned runs, 49 walks, 221 strikeouts. The ERA, 2.26. The opponent's batting average against, 2.72. Peyton Jurlid will start things here in the bottom of the first inning for Decorah. Bulldogs getting 2 2-out runs, both unearned in that first inning. As first pitch is taken low, it is 1 ball, no strikes on Peyton Jurlid. Jurlid at 244, no extra base hits, and 12 RBI. Next pitch in there for a strike, it's 1-1. Haley Vogt in left, Madeline Vogt in center, Shante Drawn in right. Brianna Berger at third, Bailey Bolin at third. The pitch swung on, popped up left field side and foul and out of play. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allison Turn at second. Jasmine Staker at first. Becca Harms behind the plate and Jillian Habrichter in the circle. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Peyton Jurlett, and the pitch taken a low for 2 balls, 2 strikes. Habrichter ready in the pitch. A chopper fielded by Habrichter at the bottom of the circle, throws onto first base, but beating it out is Jurlett. Slap single for Jurlett. And it's a runner at first and nobody out here in the first inning. So Jurlett reaches and Cassie Hoyme will bat. 2-0 MFL. Bottom of the first inning. Hoyme at .317, 7 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run, and 16 RBIs. She'll look at a strike, 0-1. Oh-1, bunted up the third base side. Habrichter will field from her pitching spot. And a throw to first base with Staker covering the bag. And the sacrifice is good, 1-3. So Jurlett up to second base with less than 2 outs. And Decorah's leading average hitter, Becca Elcock, to the plate. .424, 3 doubles, 6 triples, 2 home runs, and 13 RBI. First pitch low, 1 ball, no strikes. Elcock, one of 4 seniors that were honored before the game tonight. Elcock, Iverson, Twait, and Maria Hoyme, the 4 seniors for Decorah. Fastball in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting 4 seniors out for softball, that's frankly a rarity nowadays. Credit those young women for staying with it. As the pitch goes swing and a foul back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Becca Elcock. 2-0 MFL on 2 Decorah errors in the top half of the first inning. Habrichter ready in the 1-2. Swung on, driven towards right field, and that is going to be dropped out in right field by Drawn. Hitting third, coming to the plate is Jurlett. The throw there will be cut off as the throw goes home. Elcock will move to third. And the lead cut in half here in the bottom of the first inning. Elcock reaches on the dropped fly ball out in right field. Jurlett able to score on the play. And as the throw went home, a heads-up base running by Becca Elcock, moving to third base on the play. And Jenna Iverson will be the batter. .356 with 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 22 RBI. Pitch to Iverson. A little beneath the knees. And it's 1 ball and no strikes to count. Pitch low. 2 balls, no strikes as they throw behind the runner at third. Elcock back to the bag, diving. Two balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 delivery. Roller to the left side field, at short by Bolin. Going to throw to the plate. And the tag applied on Elcock by Harms. And that's the second out of the inning. A 6-2 force play will allow Iverson to reach, but Elcock thrown out at the plate, who was going on contact. And Chelsea Twade, who's coming off of a 4 RBI night last night, will stand in. She's up to 275. She looks at a strike with 10 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run, and 22 RBI. 0-1 delivery. Outside corner for a strike. It is no balls and 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 the count and the pitch. Swinging a foul back. So we'll stay put. At 0-2 on Twait. Iverson, the runner at first base. MFL Mar Mac leading 2-1 as the pitch goes outside. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. All 3 runs in the game have been unearned. And the 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Vikes get their leadoff runner on and bring her home. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. 1 done, 2-1 MFL Mar Mac. Bulldogs 2, Vikings 1. We return to live action here in the top of the second inning. Brianna Berger, Bailey Boland, and Allison Turn, 8, 9, and 1. due for the Bulldogs here in the second. First pitch high to Berger. It is 1 ball, no strikes. Berger, a senior, at 190 at double. No triples, no home runs, and 11 RBI. The pitch goes low. It is 2 balls and no strikes to count. Bulldogs coming in 17-17. The Vikings coming in 12-16 as the pitch goes high to Berger. 3 balls, no strikes. Vikings will have a doubleheader tomorrow night against Charles City, the 3-0 at the knees and for a strike. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Then they will have a rain-out makeup on Monday night against Crestwood. And the playoffs will begin a week from tomorrow night, the 3-1 high for ball 4. So Vanderkrull draws the leadoff walk here in the second inning. And the batter will be Bailey Boland. Boland in from the right-hand side of the plate, squaring to bunt, bunts it foul back to the screen. No balls, 1 strike. Boland, a sophomore, at 250 with a double, no triples, no home runs, and 10 RBI. Mentioned the playoff start for MFL Mar Mac next Tuesday night. They will play host to Wapsie Valley. 0-1 delivery, bunt attempt, and a futile one as it's swung on and missed, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to count. Bulldogs will host Wapsie Valley. Winner of that will play Sumner Fredericksburg next Wednesday night. 1 hopper right back to Vanderkrull. On to Cassie at first base and 1 down in the second inning. Berger moves up to second on the play. And the leadoff hitter, Allison Turn, will be the batter. 2-1 MFL Mar Mac, top half of the second inning. Turn grounded to the pitcher in the first inning, 0 for 1. Pitch swung on, driven towards center field, and a base hit. Rounding third, coming to the plate is Brianna Berger. Actually, now she gets a stop sign as Alcock gets to the ball. So it'll be runners at first and third with 1 down. 3 hits off of Vanderkrull in an inning and a third. And Jasmine Staker will look to keep the fun going. The left-hand hitter got a single to right her first time up and scored the initial run of the game. Staker squares to bunt, takes a strike, throw down to second base. Out recorded there. Down the line from third comes Berger. She will score. The double steal works to get a run, and it's 3-1 MFL Mar Mac. So Stahlberger to Jurlid for the second out of the inning. And it's no balls, 1 strike on Jasmine Staker. 3-1 MFL Mar Mac. As the pitch swung on, driven towards left center field, but under it is Maddie Eady. She will make the catch to retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We head to the bottom half of the second inning. It's a 3-1 lead for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the second inning, it is a 3-1 lead for MFL Mar Mac. Maddie Eady starts things here in the second for Decorah against Jillian Habrichter as the first pitch goes high to Maddie. She'll be followed by Maria Hoyme and Tess Olinger here in inning number 2. Eady swings and fouls the next pitch back to the screen. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. Eady on the season at .299 with 5 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 13 RBI. 1-1 in there for a strike, and it's 1-2 now. Habrichter looking for her 17th win of the season. She's been the main pitcher for MFL Mar Mac as the pitch goes inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The stats heading into last night's game. The pitch swinging a foul at the plate. So we'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Habrichter had thrown 207 1/3 innings. Madeline Vogt threw 9 1/3, and Molly Ward threw 5 2/3. So Habrichter has been the workhorse for the Bulldogs. This pitch goes inside, and we're now full on Maddie Eady. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 ground ball left side and through for a base hit. So for the second straight inning, Decorah gets a leadoff single, this time from Maddie Eady. Runner at first, nobody out. Maria Hoyme to the plate. A 3-1 lead for MFL Mar Mac. Hoyme, 224, 5 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, 20 RBI. Hoyme bunts and bunts foul as the ball hit her while she was still in the box and exiting down the first base line. No balls and 1 strike to count. 0-1 delivery, bunted again and bunted foul again. So Hoyme has failed to get the bunt down on 2 consecutive attempts, and it is no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 delivery, high and tight, as Habrichter pushes her back with a fastball high and tight. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 1-2, swing and a miss at a riser. Habrichter gets her second strikeout. 1 down here in the second inning for Tess Olinger. A 3-1 lead for MFL Mar Mac as we play the bottom half of the second inning. Olinger swings the first one, fouls it back, no balls, 1 strike. Olinger at 256, 5 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, 14 RBI. Vikes with 2 hits, MFL Mar Mac with 3 to this point. 0-1 delivery, swinging a ground ball over the glove of Habrichter, and it sneaks on through into center field. It became the ground ball version of I Got It, You Get It between Turn and Bolin. And a seeing eye single for Olinger. The Vikes have him on first and second with 1 down. The batter is Shelby Stolberg. 239, a double, a triple, a home run, and 10 RBI. Shelby looks the first one high, a riser from Habrichter, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. One-0. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike count. Peyton Jurlett in the top of the order on deck. Vikes have gotten 4 base runners on. First time against Habrichter through the order. Stolberger swings and misses at the next offering. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. First and second, 1 down, bottom of the second inning, a 3-1 lead for the Bulldogs, and the pitch swung on and missed. Habrichter gets her 3rd strikeout, 2 down here in the inning. First and second, 2 down for the top of the order, and Peyton Jurlett singled and scored in the first. As the pitch goes high, runner goes, throw down to third, not in time. Edie gets a steal, and coming in behind her was Olinger. And now Jurlett will bat with 2 runners in scoring position, and an 0-1 count on it. 0-1. Swung on, driven towards right center field, and over the head of the center fielder Vogt. 2 runs will score. Jurlett hits second. She's coming to third. The throw there is not in time. A 2-run, 2-out triple for Peyton Jurlett, and the game is tied at 3. That is the first extra base hit for Peyton Jurlett this season. And RBIs 13 and 14. As she's able to score Edie and Olinger with that hit, and Cassie Hoyme will be the batter. Hoyme swings and misses at the first offering. It is no balls, 1 strike. Cassie sacrificed a runner up in the first. 0-1, 1 hopper underneath the glove of Habrichter. Fielded at short by Bolin. She'll throw on to first base and retire Hoyme, and the side is out here in the 3rd inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 left. 2 innings done. 3-3, Decorah and MFL Mar Mac. 3-3 score as we go to the 3rd inning. 3, 4, and 5 due for MFL Mar Mac. Haley Vogt struck out swinging her first time up. Pitch swung on and foul back and out of play. No balls, 1 strike to count on Vogt. Vanderkroll through 2 has given up 3 hits. Has struck out 1 and has walked 1. And 2 of the 3 runs have been unearned. Fly ball shallow left. Coming in is Maddie Eady. She makes the catch near the fair foul line, about 5 feet out onto the outfield grass. And Vogt retired by her competing left fielder. One down in the third inning. Becca Harms singled and scored in the first. 3-3 game as we play the third. The pitch a little low. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0. Chopper, third base side, fielded there by Everson. Sidearm toss over to first base. And Harms retired for the second out here in the third inning. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down here in the third. And Kennedy McShane, who reached on an error to extend the inning back in the first inning. We'll look at a strike from Annika. The ball's 1 strike. Next one, a riser high. A ball and a strike on Kennedy McShane. Vandekroll looking for the first 1-2-3 inning of the night. The 1-1 delivery is taken low for 2 balls and 1 strike count. Vandekroll back to the rubber. And the 2-1 offering. Chopper past Vandekroll. Charging at second is Maria Hoyme. On to Cassie at first base. And the side is out here in the third inning. 3 up, 3 down, 2.5 done, 3-3 Decorah and MFL Mar Mac. Bottom of the third we go. It's a 3-3 game between Decorah and MFL Mar Mac. And the Vikes will send 3, 4, and 5 to the plate here in the third. Becca Alcock reached down an error in the first and smacks one into right field. And Alcock will reach on a single. So a couple of well-hit balls from Alcock tonight. And a runner at first and nobody out for Jenna Iverson, who hit into a fielder's choice in the first. Decorah already with 5 hits off of Habrichter through 2+ innings. 0-1 delivery. Chopper towards short. Fielded there by Bolin. Underhand toss to second for the first out. And the throw to first base not in time, so a fielder's choice 6-4. And 1 down here in the third. Chelsea Twait struck out swinging to end the first, 0 for 1. 3-3 game here in the third inning. Habrichter delivers and the pitch popped up towards short, running and making the grab at third base rather is Brianna Berger on the left side of the infield. So quickly 2 down after the leadoff single as the first 3 Vikings have swung at the first pitch here in the third. And Maddie Eady will stand in, singled and scored in the second, 1 for 1. And the first pitch swung on, popped up, foul, third base side. And the third baseman Berger overruns it a bit and drops it in the Decorah on-deck circle. So new life for Maddie Eady. 3-3 game. Here in inning number 3. The pitch swung on, popped up right field. Underneath it is drawn. She will make the catch to retire the side. So 1 hit and 1 left. A quick third inning. As we head to the fourth, we're tied at 3. We go to the fourth. It's a 3-3 game. Shantae Drawn reached on an error to allow a run to score in the first inning. Changeup swung on and missed. And it is 1 ball, 1 strike on Drawn. Madeline Vogt and Brianna Berger to follow here in the fourth inning. Bulldogs got 2 runs in the first inning off of 2 Decorah errors. Pitch swung on and fouled back. Decorah got a run in the first inning on a dropped fly ball. Bulldogs got 1 in the second inning on a double steal. Brianna Berger on the back end of it, stealing home. But the Vikes got 2 in the second inning as the next pitch goes low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Peyton Jurlid with a 2-run triple to score Maddie Eady and Tess Olinger. Pitch swung on towards short, fielded on 2 hops by Jurlett, throws on to first base, and on a bang play, Drawn is retired, 1 down here in the 3rd inning. So ever since that double steal, which gave MFL Mar Mac their 3rd run, Annika has retired 5 in a row. As Madeline Vogt first ball swinging and fouls at third base side, sending fans scattering near the Decorah bullpen. No balls, 1 strike. Oh, 1. Swinging a pop-up left side, and that one is going to be foul again and out of play into the same group of spectators near the Decorah bullpen. No balls, 2 strikes on Madeline Vogt. Vanderkroll delivers, and the next pitch taken low for 1 ball, 2 strikes on Vogt. Berger will follow here in the 4th inning, a 3-3 game. One, 2, and the pitch low and inside for 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-3 game here in the 4th inning. Getting down to the nitty-gritty when it comes to the regular season for both these squads. 2-2 delivery, changeup taken low. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes from Vanderkroll. We're at 2 games against Charles City on Thursday night, and then Monday night, Decorah and Crestwood in a 2-time rainout makeup. 2-2 delivery, swinging a foul at the plate, so we'll do it again at 2-2. MFL Mar Mac has a doubleheader against Postville tomorrow night, and then their regular season is done. Wapsie Valley coming to Monona on Tuesday night in the opening round of the playoffs. 2-2 hit well towards right center field. After is Becca Alcock. She tried to get there. She couldn't quite do it. Rounding first, heading to second is Vogt, and Vogt will be in underneath the tag of Peyton Jurlett. Alcock looked a little confused by the ball out in center field. Got her glove turned the opposite direction and couldn't corral it. Runner at second, 1 down. Brianna Berger stands in. Walked and scored in the 2nd inning. It's a 3-3 game between Decorah and MFL Mar Mac here on a Wednesday night in Decorah. The pitch is taken low. It's 1 ball, no strikes. The walk to Berger back in the 2nd inning was the only walk that Vanderkroll has given up. She's been very good at limiting those lately. 1-0 delivery, pitch low. 2 balls, no strikes. Only had 1 walk in the complete game victory last night against Southwind. 2-0 delivery, ground ball towards third, fielded in foul ground there by Iverson. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Monica ready, pitch, swinging a pop-up foul, out of play. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC Decorah and KDECradio.net. Darren Swenson from the Decorah Softball Diamond tonight. Decorah and MFL Mar Mac tied at 3 here in the 4th. Swinging a pop-up foul straight back and out of play. Bobbling grab made by a spectator. As others ducked, he protected and got the job done. Nice job. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swinging a foul at the plate. Berger was ahead of a changeup and got a piece of it. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two in the pitch. Inside corner, strike 3 called. Fastball on the inside edge gets Berger for the 2nd strikeout for Vanderkroll. And there is 2 down here in the 4th inning, and Bailey Bolin will be the batter. Grounded to the pitcher in the 2nd, 0 for 1. Bolin looks at a strike on the outside edge. No balls, 1 strike. Runner at second is Vogt. She's there with 2 down. Ground ball past Vanderkroll, picked up at second by Maria Hoyme. Throw is in the dirt, though. That will allow Bolin to reach and Vogt to go to third. 4th error of the night already on Decorah. First and third with 2 down, and now Allison Turn will restart the batting order for the 3rd time. Turn grounded to the pitcher in the first and singled in the second. Pitch low and in, and Stahlberger moves to her left to avoid that one from going back to the screen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Vanderkroll ready, 1-0 offering, swung on, hit towards second, backhand, knocked down there by Hoyme, but she can't do anything else with it. Scoring on the play is Vogt. Another unearned run given up by Decorah. It's a 4-3 lead for MFL Mar Mac. So the Bulldogs have scored in every frame except the third. Vikings have done the same to this point as Jasmine Staker swings and fouls the first pitch off. No balls, 1 strike. Staker singled and scored in the first, flew out to left in the second. 0-1 delivery from Vanderkroll, rolled towards second, bobbled a bit by Maria Hoyme. She'll throw on to first base, and Staker retired 4-3. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors, 2 runners left. Halfway home in this Decorah MFL Mar Mac game, the Bulldogs lead the Vikings 4-3. MFL Mar Mac as we start things in the bottom of the 4th inning. Maria Hoyme looks at a strike, 0-1. Hoyme struck out swinging her first time, and the next pitch got away from the catcher Harms, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One swinging a pop-up foul, angling over on the right side of the home plate foul territory area is Becca Harms to make the catch for the first out here in the 4th inning. That is the first time MFL Mar Mac has retired the opening batter of an inning tonight. And Tess Olinger will stand in. She'll look at the first pitch low, 1 ball, no strikes. Olinger singled and scored. She scored on the 2-run triple by Peyton Jurlett back in the 2nd inning, which was Decorah's last tally. Ground ball towards short, picked up there by Bolin, throws on to first base. And Olinger retired for the 2nd out here in the 4th. Two down, nobody on. And Shelby Stahlberger is the batter, and Shelby swings and misses at the first one. No balls, 1 strike. She struck out swinging in the second, and she swings and misses at the next one. No balls, 2 strikes. Habrichter trying to get her first 1-2-3 inning of the night, and the pitch swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Stahlberger, and that's the 3rd strikeout for Habrichter. Habrichter, 2nd time through the order, only allowed 2 base runners on after 4 of the first 9 base runners reached for Decorah. We head to the 5th, 4-3 MFL Mar Mac. Haley Vogt will start things here in the 5th inning for MFL Mar Mac. MFL Mar Mac leading 4-3. Only 1 earned run given up by Vanderkroll as a fly ball into center fielder has Becca Alcock retreating, and she will make a 2-handed catch in medium to deep center field. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th. Harms swings and fouls the first pitch back. No balls, 1 strike. Harms singled and scored in the first, grounded to third in the third, 1 for 2. The 0-1 delivery. One ball, one strike on Harms. This one hit well up the middle. Backhand attempt made by Hoyme. She's able to knock it down and throw on to first base. And Harms able to reach as the Viking defense continues to struggle. And now, since Harms is the catcher, she will get a courtesy runner at first base. And the runner is Molly Ward. First pitch, a strike to Kennedy McShane. The ball's one strike. 1 on, 1 out here in the fifth. Ward is 0 for 2. Has reached on an error. Ground ball to second. Picked up there by Maria Hoyme. On to Cassie at first base for the second out of the inning. Runner at second, 2 down, and Shantae Dron pops one toward short, retreating as Taylor Jurlid. She will make the catch to retire the side. 1 error, 1 left. Bottom of the fifth we go. It is a 4-3 lead for MFL Mar Mac. 4-3 lead for MFL Mar Mac as we go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Peyton Jurlid, Cassie Hoyme, Becca Alcock for Decorah here in the fifth. Peyton starting the third trip around the batting order. She is 2 for 2 on the night. She'll look at a strike, nothing at 1. Jurlid singled and scored in the first and got a 2-run triple in the second inning. 0-1 delivery. Blooper toward short over the head of the shortstop Bolin and into shallow left. So Jurlid is now 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a triple. So runner at first, nobody out, and Cassie Hoyme will be the batter. Sacrificed a runner up in the first, grounded to short in the second. Habrichter delivers, and the pitch grounded toward short on 1 hop. Bolin goes to second for the first out, and that'll be it. 6'4 fielder's choice. Hoyme will reach, and the batter will be Becca Alcock. Becca reached on an error in the first, got a solid single to right in the third inning. So a couple of good swings off the bat of Alcock, and the pitch in there for a strike, nothing at 1. Oh, 1. Ground ball foul up the first base side. So it's no balls, 2 strikes on Alcock. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Pitch swung on and missed at a riser. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to Alcock. That's the second out of the inning. Runner at first, 2 down. And Jenna Iverson swings and misses at the first offering. No balls, 1 strike. She's hit. She's hitting to 2 force plays, and she's behind the quick one from Habrichter. And it's no balls, 2 strikes that she swings and misses at the second offering. Pitch swung on, fly ball, left field. Retreating is the left fielder Vogt. She gets spun around, but she's able to make the catch. And the fifth inning is complete. A leadoff single, but nothing else. We're at the end of 5. It's Decorah trailing MFL Mar Mac 4-3. 4-3 MFL Mar Mac. As we go to the 6th inning, quick moving ball game here in Decorah tonight. 4 hits for the Bulldogs. The Vikes actually have 6. But the Vikings defense has let them down. They have 5 errors as compared to the Bulldogs 1. First pitch outside to Madeline Vogt. 1 ball, no strikes. Vogt popped to second in the first, reached on an error and scored in the fourth. Swinging a foul straight back and out of play, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Madeline Vogt. Bulldogs got the go-ahead run with 2 outs on an infield hit by Allison Turn to score Vogt back in the 4th inning. Good movement on that one. A changeup outside edge and a swing and a miss from Vogt. And it's 1-2. Brianna Berger and Bailey Boland to follow here in the 6th. Next one in the dirt from Vanderkroll. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Annika honestly is throwing pretty well. Giving up 4 hits, 4 runs. Only 1 of them has been earned. She's walked 1 and she has struck out 2. 2-2. Low for ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes now from Vanderkroll. The 3-2 delivery off the end of the bat, foul towards the third base Decorah dugout. If you're looking for an area to improve this team, defense has got to be where it starts. Counting the runs that they have given up tonight, 36% of their runs have been unearned. Another foul ball, third base side. Decorah on the season has given up 186 runs, and 67 of them have been unearned. It's too high of a total to have a tremendous amount of success. 3-2, swinging a foul once again, so this will become at least a 9-pitch at bat to Madeline Vogt. Thing of it is, you throw strikes, limit your mistakes in this game, you're going to be tough to beat because most teams can't do it. Swing and a foul, third base side and out of play. So Vogt and Vanderkroll in a pretty good battle here. Three and 2. The pitch swung on, driven towards center field and deep. Retreating is Becca Alcock. She'll reach up at the fence and make the catch. Alcock had a beat on that one from the get-go. Lunged at the fence and made the catch. I don't believe it would have been out from where I'm standing, but it at least would have been an extra base hit. But Alcock out in center says touche. 1 down, nobody on for Brianna Berger, who looks at a strike, nothing in 1. Berger walked and scored in the 2nd inning and struck out looking in the 4th. 0-1, swinging a foul back. It is no balls, 2 strikes on Berger. Ground ball, left side, charging at short is Peyton Drillage. She'll throw to first base, and it wasn't exactly a strike, but some nice fancy footwork from Cassie Hoyme will record the putout and get the 2nd out of the inning. The throw was to the outfield side of the bag, and Hoyme is a right-handed first baseman, so she had to put her glove across the body to catch that one. Wasn't exactly a comfortable catch for Cassie, but she got the job done. And Bailey Boland looks at the first pitch low. 1 ball, no strikes. Boland grounded to the pitcher in the 2nd, reached out an error in the 4th. A 4-3 lead for MFL Mar Mac. Vikes will have 5, 6, and 7 due in the next frame as the next pitch goes low. It is 2 balls, no strikes. Twait, Edie, and Maria Hoyme. If anyone gets on, Tess Olinger. 2-0. A strike from Vanderkroll. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. Annika looking for her second 1-2-3 inning. Nice pitch outside edge on the back on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 2-2. Deuce's wild pitch to the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Half swing ground ball, first base side. Kathy will field and take one step backwards to tag the bag and retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. It is Decorah trailing MFL Mar Mac 4-3. Back to live action. First ball swinging here in the 6th inning. Chelsea Twait gets Decorah's 7th hit of the night, a leadoff single here in the 6th inning. Bikes have gotten their leadoff runner on 5 of the 6 frames, and Maddie Eady will be the batter. A bunt up the third base side. Berger will pick up, throw on to first base for the first out of the inning. Allison Turn was covering the bag from her second base position, so the sacrifice good, 5-4. Tying run in scoring position for Maria Hoyme, who is 0 for 2. Struck out swing in the second, foul to the catcher in the fourth. 4-3 MFL Mar Mac, bottom half of the 6th inning. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 from Habrichter. A bunt up the third base side. Habrichter will field. Throw on to first base. Out recorded there. Twait will move up to third. 2 down here in the 6th inning for Tess Olinger. Olinger singled and scored in the second. Grounded to short in the fourth. Olinger delivers, pitch, half swing, pop up, shallow left field, retreating is Bolin from short, but coming in is Haley Vogt from left. She will make the catch to retire the side. Once again, a leadoff single, but nothing else. The Vikes get 1 hit, 1 left. On to the 7th we go. It is 4-3 MFL Mar Mac. Peyton Jurlett on to pitch here in the top of the 7th inning. Vanderkroll with a pretty good night. 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, but only 1 earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. This is the 4th time through the order, so Coach Terry Olson deciding to give MFL Mar Mac a different look here. And with Jurlid moving to the circle, Shelby Stahlberger moves to shortstop. Tess Olinger moves from designated player to first base, and Cassie Hoyme moves from first base to catcher. Jurlid, her 5th appearance, 1-1, 5.69 ERA. Opponents hitting 111 against her. 16 innings, 9 hits, 13 earned runs, 20 walks, and 17 strikeouts. The control has been an issue for Peyton Jurlid. 4-3 the score as we head to the 7th inning. Allison Turn will start things for the Bulldogs. Turn 2 for 3 on the night, including a go-ahead RBI single back in the 4th. Here's a ground ball towards second underneath the glove of Maria Hoyme and into right center field. So Turn on to lead things off here in the 7th inning. Jasmine Staker will be the batter. She singled and scored in the 1st inning, flew out to left in the 2nd, and grounded to second in the 4th. Staker 1 for 3. Vikings now with 6 errors on the night as Jurlid uncorks the wild pitch, so moving up to second base is Turn. So now if you're MFL Mar Mac, do you keep the bunt on and move her to third, or do you give Staker a chance to get her home? The 1-0 delivery. Riser high. It's 2 balls, no strikes. 4 runs given up, but only 1 earned tonight. 36% of the runs Decorah has given up this year have been unearned. Here's a bunt straight up in the air to the left side. Cassie Hoyme, she'll dive on the third base side, but can't quite get her. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 the count. Runner at second, nobody out here in the 7th inning. Bulldogs up by a 4-3 margin. Pitch just misses outside. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Looking at 1-run results this year. Decorah has only played 1 one-run game, or two, I should say, as the pitch goes high for ball 4. Decorah is 1-1 with a loss to Lansing Key and a victory over Owine. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Haley Vogt is 0 for 3. Struck out swinging in the first, flew out to left in the third, flew out to center in the fifth, up again here in the seventh. Riser taken high from Jurlett as Vogt was squaring to bunt. No balls, 1 strike. Bulldogs have a 1-run victory over Walk-On this year and a 1-run loss to Edkill. Another bunt. Third base side picked up there by Iverson. Throws to first base. Throws it into right field. Turn will score. Staker to third. Throw to the plate is wild. That'll allow Vogt to go to second base. And the Bulldogs extend their advantage to 5-3. So a couple of errors on that play. A throwing error by Iverson and a throwing error by Twait. We'll get a run home and put runners at second and third. And Decorah now has committed 7 errors on the night. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. And if you're going to commit 7 errors, you're not going to win softball games. That's as simple as that. Second and third, and the pitch inside corner for a strike once again to Becca Harms. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Harms singled and scored in the first inning, grounded to third in the third, and reached on an error in the fifth. 5-3 the lead now for MFL Mar Mac. Vikes will have 9-1-2 due when the third inning gets here. Here's one off the glove of Jurlett, fielded at third by Iverson. It'll allow Staker to score. Vogt stayed put at second base, and it's now a 6-3 advantage. And Molly Ward will get Harms's courtesy at first base. Credit MFL Mar Mac for being patient at the plate and putting the ball in play, but the Vikes helping them out a ton here tonight. Here's a bunt for McShane and a foul ball third base side. No balls and 1 strike to count. 6-3 MFL Mar Mac. We're in the top half of the 7th inning. Oh, 1 bunt, foul, as it was popped up on the third base side. Iverson couldn't quite get there, and it rolled into foul territory, fortunately for Decorah. So it's no balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out here in the 7th inning. The 0-2 swinging a pop-up foul straight back and out of play. I believe that was Jeff Olinger making a nice grab up there. Hands always important, especially from a spectator standpoint. 0-2. Low and outside for 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulldogs now with the 3-run advantage here in the 7th inning. 1-2. Riser high for 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 errors, 1 walk here in the 7th. Two and 2 the count in the pitch. Fly ball, shallow right field on his Twait. She will make a catch. Tagging at second, heading to third is Vogt. The throw there is in time. Where's the call, gentlemen? No call, and a safe call finally at third base by Haley Vogt. So Vogt with some aggressive base running moves up 60 feet. 1 down, runners at the corners here in the 7th inning. And Shantae Dron will be the batter. Dron is 0 for 3. Dron squaring to bunt, pulls the bat back. Will look at the pitch inside. And taking second uncontested is Molly Ward. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 6-3 lead for MFL Mar Mac here in the 7th inning. The 1-0 delivery is inside for 2 balls and no strikes to count now. Two-0. High. Three balls, no strikes. 3-0 delivery. In there for a strike, 3-1. After a season in the booth, Carly Marlowe finally understanding my lame humor. Few people can understand that. 3 balls, 1 strike, count in the pitch. That one looped towards third and foul. 3 balls, 1 and 2 strikes now on Shantae Dron. Still only 1 out. Runners at second and third. A 6-3 lead for MFL Mar Mac. They've gotten a couple of insurance runs here in the 7th inning. Peyton Jurlid struggling here in relief. MFL Mar Mac has scored 6 runs, but only 1 has been earned tonight. 36% of the runs Decorah has given up this year have been unearned. Pitch swung on, popped up third base side. Iverson after it, and she can't quite get there. So we'll do it again at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jurlid ready, 3-2. And excuse me, swinging a foul ball. Had Dron been able to hold back on the swing, I think that probably would have been high for ball 4, but fortunately for Decorah, she got a piece of the bat. Here's ground ball towards the third base side. Iverson picks it up, throws on to first base for the 2nd out of the inning, and in the process, she kept Vogt at third. So 2 down, runners at second and third. A 6-3 lead for the Bulldogs, and Madeline Vogt will be the batter. Popped to second in the first, reached on an error and scored in the 4th, lined out to center in the 6th. Vogt swings and pops one over Goose Island Drive and foul out of play. No balls, 1 strike to count on Vogt. That one rolled in there, and it got away from Hoyme to her left, but not enough to warrant runner advancement. 1-1 the count on Madeline Vogt, the 7th batter of the inning. MFL got 2 on Decorah errors in the first inning. Decorah got 1 on an MFL Mar Mac error in the second. A double steal back in. Brianna Berger steal of home made it 3-1 in the 2nd inning, and that one a hit by pitch. As Vogt got hit right around the knee, and she's feeling that one as she limps her way down to first base. Decorah got 2 back in the bottom of the 2nd inning on a 2-run triple by Peyton Jurlid. Allison Turn an RBI single in the 4th inning with 2 outs to make it a 4-3 lead, and a couple of Decorah errors have extended the advantage to 6-3. Bases loaded, 2 down for Brianna Berger. As she'll look at the first one high, 1 ball, no strikes. Berger walked and scored in the 2nd. Struck out looking in the 4th, grounded to short in the 6th. 6-3 MFL Mar Mac as the next pitch goes inside from Peyton. 2 balls, no strikes. Stahlberger, Jurlid, and Hoyme. 9-1 and 2 due in the 7th inning for Decorah. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded, 2 down. And the pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1 on Brianna Berger now. Bulldogs try to get a game back over 500, 17-17 coming in. Vikes trying to avoid their 17th loss of the season. 2-1 on the pitch, ground ball left side. Stahlberger will field, throw on to first base, and that got away from Olinger. 1 run is in. A second run will score on another error by Decorah. And it's an 8-3 lead for MFL Mar Mac. Haley Vogt, Molly Ward score on the 4th error of the inning and the 9th error of the night. Just simply aren't going to win softball games doing that. First pitch low to Bailey Bolin. 1 ball, no strike. She grounded to the pitcher in the first. Reached on an error in the 4th and grounded to the first in the 6th inning. 1-0. High. It's 2 balls, no strikes. 5 errors, a walk, and a hit by a pitch. The Bulldogs have scored 4 runs without the benefit of a base hit here in the top of the 7th inning. Upta. And Peyton Jurlid taking too long for Joe Scretta's liking, and that's ball 3, and the next pitch goes high, ball 4. So the base is back loaded, 2 down, and Allison Turn, who started the inning, popped up right back to the pitcher. Underneath it is Jurlid. She will make the catch to retire the side, but frankly, an unbelievable line. 4 runs, 0 hits, 5 errors, 3 left. We head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. It is MFL Mar Mac leading 8-3. Shelby Stahlberger looks at a strike to start things here in the 7th inning. She's 0 for 2. She loops one out into left field, and that'll land for a base hit. So Stahlberger reaches to start the 7th inning, but the Vikes need 5 to keep this thing going. Peyton Jurlid is 3 for 3. She'll look at the first one high. 1 ball, no strikes. A single, a run scored in the first, a 2-run triple in the 3rd, and a single to left in the 5th. She chases a rise ball, swinging and missing. One ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, high. Two balls, 1 strike on Jurlid. 2-1 delivery. That one sprayed towards the left side, running in and making a running grab is Haley Vogt. First out here in the 7th inning. 1 down, nobody on. Cassie Hoyme, the batter. Hoyme will look at a strike, 0-1. Hoyme 0 for 2. The pitch, ground, 1 hopper right back to Habrichter, the pitcher. She'll throw on to first base for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 down and a runner at 2nd. And the batter will be Becca Elcock. Becca 1 for 3, reached on an error in the 1st, single to right in the 3rd, struck out swinging in the 5th. And the pitch sails high, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing right back to Habrichter. She'll throw on to first base to retire Elcock, and the game is over. MFL Mar Mac wins it 8-4, 8 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 8 left for MFL Mar Mac. 3 runs, 8 hits, 10 errors, and 6 left for Decorah. Jillian Habrichter, the winning pitcher. Annika Vanderkroll, the losing pitcher. MFL Mar Mac improves to 18 and 17. And Decorah drops to 12 and 17. Many people thank for making the broadcast possible. First and foremost, our advertisers, the good sports-minded people who helped us bring the game wherever you were tonight. Without their help, this coverage would not be possible. So, as always, we encourage you to support the businesses who support local high school sports. And lastly, and most importantly, we thank you. That's right, you, the listener, for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, if not the outcome. Final score tonight, MFL Mar Mac beats Decorah 8-3. Tomorrow night, it's Decorah Viking baseball on the air as the Viking baseball team will take on Waverly Shellrock in a doubleheader from Olensack Field here in Decorah. Our coverage will begin right around 5:20. So, for the always outstanding moral support of Carly Marlowe, I'm Darren Swenson saying so long from the Decorah softball diamond. MFL Mar Mac wins at 8-3. Thanks a bunch for tuning in. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night.